crazy, bro. Yeah, on my way to work right now. Shout out to Vicky Dillon. She is crazy. Yeah, she be cracking me every time I watch her, B. She be serious. And it's a serious topic, but it's like, you gotta, like, it's crazy. It's a healthy balance of reality and a serious dose of reality, humidity, not humidity, something, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, let me get up that topic before she hear it and curse me out. But yeah, check out Vicky Dillon on YouTube. On my way to work right now. I usually be like, well, I'm early, da da nuka. I'm late right now. Nuka means lies. Some shit that we used to say back in the days, you know. Shout out to all y'all niggas, those who love me and don't love me. Anyway, when I say y'all niggas, I'm talking about people that we grew up with. You know, there's a lot of rumors out there. I don't know which one is which, but I don't play into those. Anyway, on my way to work, um, oh, nah, I already beat that, baby. Feel me? I decided to take this path right here. Look at what I'm at. Train is coming! It's a train wreck. As I'm walking to work, I decide to talk to y'all while usually I be relaxed, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to get there at the same time so I don't have to use all my fucking hours for some bullshit. Cause these fucking devils be plotting on you. Matter of fact, the name of this recording is going to be, if you see something, say something. According to who? Because I see it all over the place. I saw it in New York City. When I came to California, I see it now all over. I see it at my job. I see it on buses. If you see something, say something. I remember when that, what is it called? What can you call that? When that quote, or whatever it is, a verse, the film became, they started saying that when the terrorists attacked, they wanted people to be more vigilant and watching the surroundings. So they wanted people to be aware. If you see something, you say something, you know what I mean? So you can alert the authorities and everything else. But then I realized that don't even, they will tell you, they will pass certain laws and tell you do this and do that, but it doesn't apply to everybody else. You feel me? They write constitutions and everything else, but that doesn't apply to everybody else. They tell you do this and do that, but that don't apply to me. It don't apply to you, it applies to somebody else. So when it comes to you, if you see something, you say something, that don't apply to me. It applies to somebody else. You feel me? And I feel like that's bullshit. But these people are hypocrites in my opinion. How the fuck, if you see something, you say something, who does it apply to? If you set a law and a policy, but yet they don't say, they don't come out and be like, it's for this person, it's not for that person. No, they don't say these things. Nah, they don't say that. They just put it out there. Then when it's convenient to them, oh no, it's not for you. They don't even say it's not for you. They try to trick you in all kinds of ways. But the reason why I'm even on this path is because of what I went through this morning. Feel me? Me get on the bus on the same bus stop every other day, and the bus driver decided to drive me off to another location. Then, in collusion with another bus driver, he was acting dumb and he was acting as if he didn't know what I was talking about. You feel me? But yeah, you want to blame police officers. You want to blame good police officers for bad police officers' behavior of them being collusion, and be like, yo, there are good officers, and there are bad officers. They are all not bad. You feel me? Look at this shit right here. This is what they put you in the path because they want to show you, because they continuously want to cut your hair and everything else. So by placing this one in your path, they're trying to say that you're going bald. You know, everybody know my baldness is not natural. They just some hillbillies and some tacos and some blacks love to cut nigga hair. It's all good, but that's not what we're talking about today. It's not. We're not gonna focus on that. I wanna go in on this shit. You feel me? They wanna talk about good cops and bad cops. They wanna talk about how certain cops stand around and other cops be doing something, and this person gotta step in, like the George Floyd case and all these other cases of people coming to your house and shooting. And it's like, oh, these good cops gotta. Even I was a victim of that. I'd be like, yeah, these niggas gotta step in and be like, yo, that's wrong. You don't do that. But now I'm starting to realize that we are some hypocrites. And I'm not just talking about African Americans. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about African Americans. I'm talking about Hispanics. I'm talking about whites. I'm talking about everybody in society. You feel me? Because just like this morning, it was two people that was in unison, that were working together, and it wasn't no good cop, bad cop. No, they was mad at me for saying something about it. You feel me? Yeah, this nigga thought he cannot walk me, nigga. I done passed by you and I'm going. The reason why I took that other route, because I realized that these niggas wanted to have a walking competition with me, and I wasn't with it, so I took the other route and cut them off. Cause I didn't want to, like, they corny, like they're so corny. They want to calculate where you want to go by. Please get off my dick. Anyway, but yeah, when it comes to cops, everybody want to blame cops, defund the police, do this and do that, and yet we can't. Come on, man. Let's stop being hypocrites. Cause half of the time, there's people in hospital where a nurse can do something bad and cause somebody's death, right? And they cover for the nurse. Isn't that you looking out for one of your coworkers? Or the bus driver? You feel me? They covering for each other. Isn't that you looking out for your coworkers? Come on, man. Don't try to block out the message now. You feel me? Or employees at work doing somebody else dirty. Isn't that you covering up for your coworkers? But when it comes to cops, why don't we defund all of y'all? That's what I want. I want each and every one of you motherfuckers defund. Defund yourself. How about that? When it comes to the cops, you want to defund the cops because we like, oh, they killing this. Man, these niggas is hypocrites, man. You feel me? And I ain't talking black neither. So don't get mad at that. You feel me? Because the two bus drivers today were Hispanics. You feel me? Let's just call it for what it is. So it's not about black people. No, those two bus drivers today, both of them were Hispanic. One nigga intentionally drove me up to the wrong stop, and the other bus driver, she was being funny, talking about my face mask, this, and I'm blatantly upset. I'm like, yo, these niggas like it's crazy, intentionally setting me up for that. So y'all gotta stop being hypocrites. Cause we be the same niggas that's marching. Diversity, holding hand in hand, unison, in formation, with a uniform on. Shit, nigga, marching, talking about defund the police, and we talking about good cops and bad cops. And we talking about how these some people that just don't speak up when it's a good cop, because cops are always together and they need better training. Yeah, y'all need better training too. You feel me? How about them grocery workers? How about a neighborhood who's bonding together and gang stalking another person? How about that? How about we defund all you niggas? You feel me? The world has a problem. Is we try to solve our problem through other people by demonizing that person. And the truth of the matter, I came to the realization that most of the people that I'm battling have the same problems that I have. I don't even have that problem. Matter of fact, they have that problem and they're fighting that problem through me. So to cure that problem, they have to deneutralize me in some form of shape. And in their mind, what do you call it? Psychologically, they have solved their problem through me. Because they can't afford to sacrifice what they're going through, or they can't afford to sacrifice themselves. So they have to sacrifice somebody else. It's crazy. It plays very much into the history of psychology. This is what used to happen when these people used to sacrifice people because they thought the sun wouldn't come back because they had to sacrifice a body. Or what the Bible said himself, how they had to sacrifice animals and everything else like that. Because people didn't have the strength to sacrifice what they was doing. You feel me? This is why the Bible said faith without work is dead. You have to put in the sacrifice yourself. You can't afford to sacrifice no more animals. You can't afford to sacrifice no more humans. You have to be able to put in the work yourself. You got to sacrifice yourself. You got to put away the cigarettes. That's what I did. I put away my cigarettes. I put away my meat eating and everything else. These are the sacrifices that I have to put forward just in case I wanted to see some form of better results when it comes to my behavior. You feel me? But these people are not willing to put in the sacrifice for themselves. No, in order for them to cure cancer, they don't want to cure cancer. They want to continue to do what they're doing, but yet create a pill which can cure cancer. It's like, no, you don't have to stop eating too much not to be fat. You know what we're going to do? We're going to create a pill where you can eat as much as you want, but you're not going to gain weight. Not solving the problem, not sacrificing nothing. Not putting themselves on the line. They want to sacrifice defunding the police just so they don't take their own problems and everything else like that. I know there's some bad cops and everything else like that, but we do the same thing too. We be looking out for people we don't need to be looking out for. You feel me? Like I said, in the hospital and everything else, doctors make mistakes and the nurses cover for them. It be co-workers that's working together against other co-workers, and that's just a fact. You feel me? It's communities too that's working together against another person. Neighbors working against another neighbor. People do this shit all the time, but yeah, we found fault when it came to defunding the police. I just had to point that out, and I'm just using that as not even an excuse. I just use it as an example to see how hypocritical it is of us. You feel me? And that's just the truth, man. Take it how you want it. If you have a problem with that, holler at me. You can leave a comment. Y'all niggas be leaving stupid comments. Y'all motherfuckers you give me real comments, my nigga. Stop sending me all this porn site. I don't need no porn. I'm talking about serious issues. You feel me? But yeah, niggas want to come at police and everything else like that, talking about defund the police and they doing this to our people and my son. And I'm like, yo, and African Americans ain't the only people that's going through with defunding the police. It just has been attached to defunding the police. But defunding the police is something that has been accepted in the United States as something that needs to be done. And I'm like, no, we need to start looking at our own behavior as individuals. What are you part of? What union are you part of? Come on, man. Who are you working against, nigga? Until you tell some good officer, be like, we know you're a good officer, but you can't stand there and let this person. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, because you do the same thing. These niggas who go to church on Sunday, then 2 minutes later, they're back to sinning. So what the fuck, my nigga? We do the same. We just hypocrites, my nigga. We just got a hypocritical society, and we can't even differentiate the difference. I gotta point it out, cause I'm at the bottom. Hey, when you talk to them, they can't even, they wrestle with the idea that it could be them. Nigga, how you wrestling? We never thought of this. Why don't you start occasionally, you know what? Just question your own self. They always wrestle with it. They're like, what is he talking about? That has not. What is it? That's life and death. Yeah, some of it results in life and death, but cruelty is cruelty. You feel me? You feel me? Bad is bad. In the eyes of the Lord, all crimes are the same. If you steal, it's equivalent to you killing somebody in the eyes of the Lord. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's how God sees it. So that's the same way I see it too. In the eyes of the Lord, all crimes are the same. You cannot steal and differentiate you stealing from killing somebody, because eventually that's what it leads to. It starts from you lying, then you start from you stealing, and from stealing you go into murder. Some of you rape and all that kind of shit. Fuck is you niggas talking about? That's what it leads to. It don't lead to nothing else unless you change, but that's what it leads to, my nigga. One step after the other, it leads right into that. So all crimes are that. You see how these niggas unite and try to destroy one person, but yet when they run into a police officer or they run into something, or these good people were standing by and nobody stepped up. I seen videos where one girl got beat up, and she like all these people were. She was like all these people were just standing there and not doing nothing. I'm like, shut up, man. You do the same shit too. You feel me? You do the same shit too. That shit happened in Washington Heights. I seen that video when two girls got beat up and the father got knocked out. And she was like, oh, wow. And all they was doing was just recording. None of them niggas helped me out. I'm like, bitch, you do the same shit. You do the same shit. You do the same shit. When it happens to you, all of a sudden you have an understanding of what's going on now. That niggas is hypocrites, man. Feel me? I'm not taking no VTO, by the way, just for the record. I ain't go through all this agony taking some damn VTO. All these niggas is hypocrites. You feel me? They join forces against one person, but yeah, when something happens to them, which is going to happen, one from one another, they want to cry and be like, march in unison. Oh yeah, y'all niggas need to look. I be like, don't touch me, nigga. Don't hold my hand or nothing, nigga. Filthy. Feel me? This is the shit that we got to deal with. Feel me? This is what we dealing with. This shit. This is shit that niggas gotta deal with. These niggas is fake as hell. Hypocrites. If you see something, say something. Yeah, it's based on what I want to see and what I want to say. That's what it's based on. It's not based on if you really see something like, yo, if you see something bad, say it. Regardless of who the person is, you're supposed to have enough dignity and be like, yo, that's wrong. Like, it's wrong, my nigga. Like, you feel me? It seems like that kind of act is only in movies now. You be stupid to be loyal to somebody. Because it's like, yo, who does that? Who stay faithful in the relationship then? Niggas don't do that shit, man. You got to be crazy. They're like, you ain't, what? Nigga, you ain't still that, man? You crazy. That shit was right in front. Like, for you to be doing good, it's like a myth to these niggas. They be like, well, this nigga did what? That nigga stupid as hell. I would have taken it. Yo, baby, right there. You feel me? These niggas hypocrites, man. I can't stay. That should be disgusting me, man. Disgusting motherfuckers to me, man. You niggas be, man, I'm gonna be exposing niggas from now on. If I see something, I'm gonna keep saying something. Feel me? If I see an injustice in the community, I'm gonna say it. Because they just put these things as a logo, and it looks good, and it sounds good, and they even style it up and write it in signature forms to make it look good. They even think about the colors and the format to put on it, but they never mean it. They don't mean none of that shit. It's just another design. It make it seem like they care. I guess your time ain't worth nothing. You feel me? I'm at work, man. I'm tired of these niggas, man. You go make me some money. Feel me? They tried to stop me from coming to work today, but I still got here on time. Probably like 15 minutes late. It's all good. Cost me 15 minutes. It's all right. I'll cry later. Cry me a river. Ooh, cry me a river. Ooh, cry me a river. Shout out to you. Shout out to myself. Fuck that. I'm a narcissist. Alright, fuck it then. Cause I looked around and I ain't found nobody worthy. Fuck, man. Cause it's hard to.